All right, we're live, guys. Welcome to a new stream.
Ready?
My boy cut his hair. You might not even recognize him. Look at him.
Tell me I don't look like a citizen now. I get a
What
fellow
citizen, bro?
I don't look Egyptian.
Bro, you're
anymore.
definitely not getting your citizenship now, bro. I'm gonna call Egypt, tell him to take it back.
Wait, what are we live on right now? I forgot. YouTube,
Everything.
Instagram, everything? Okay, so what's up? Every platform, what's up?
This boy. By the way, if you guys have questions in the meantime, we can still drop it. I think we have like 10, 11 today.
Yeah.
What's up, TikTok fans? Last time TikTok was the best platform when it came to new questions. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, make sure you follow me. It's called It's Amel.
Are we not doing the TikTok comments? When are we doing this?
We can maybe do it later.
Okay.
Maybe we plug it into this.
Okay. All right. We have Adna H from LinkedIn. She asked, you said Bosnia has untapped potential. What industries do you think will explode over the next 5 to 10 years?
Bro, people want free sauce.
Dead ass.
I say all of them. You know why?
Why?
Because, bro, like the more people I talk to in Bosnia, no matter how big they are, they all are doing like probably like a 3 out of 10 when it comes to effort and how much they can do. Like literally everyone, bro.
Really?
Like I was talking to my friend the other day that has like the SaaS company. Like he's like pretty well off. And even he is like, yes, I am one of them. Because he was like, I'm chilling. I don't need more money. So the thing that gets me is like the fact that people have decent businesses and they're making money, but they're not really squeezing everything that they could within their vertical. So it's like almost like every person I speak to, I'm like, I know you can make more.
Do you think it's easier to scale in Bosnia?
So like the thing is like scaling from where? From zero? Starting a business in the US is hard. There's so much competition.
Yeah.
Starting a business in Bosnia, the pool, I feel like obviously the pool of clients and revenue is smaller. But I feel like there's more money sitting around waiting to be taken. While here, everyone's like already going after that money. So like the opportunities I feel like are harder here. There are more, but it's harder.
Yeah.
So when you're competing with big companies like us, and you're like, hey, I started an agency, like we're up there, but there's like also bigger people than us. And like competing with us, good luck. While in Bosnia, you're competing with companies that are like just chilling.
Yeah.
So it's easier to take their market share.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the top marketing company in Bosnia isn't running ads. Like, come on. So like here, if we weren't running ads, like we'll be like almost out of business because I mean, we do get a lot of clients off of referrals, but like ads are still important.
Oh yeah, the camera. I think the camera flipped on me.
They want to see more of you, bro.
Okay, we have.
Hold on, what John said. John said Bosnians are lazy. Wake up when they want to. He said they wake up whenever they want to. I mean, bro, that's what Bosnia is, and that's why I'm kind of going to Bosnia too. It's like I get that there's value, but it's like if I'm not gonna say I'm changing it, but like if I'm trying to get them to be more capitalistic, like the US, you lose the thing that we are, which is like just enjoying life a little bit more and family and stuff like that.
You ready?
Hold on, got another one. Dude, just go apply at Amazon. You legit have no value to help. I appreciate it, bro. I think that's one of the people that leaves comments on my TikTok. I appreciate your support because like honestly, every time you leave me a comment, it gets more people responding, so I get more views. If you have a hookup for Amazon, tell them I'll apply, even if it's $10 an hour. I haven't said one day I'll work for UG. I'm good with friends. Oh, I'm good friends with Christian. I don't know, you got a fan over here, bro. I got Christian in the office with me, bro. Come say what's up.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, bro, this is my business partner. We sell hummus on the weekends. This boy said you drive a Lambo but live in an apartment. Honestly, I live in an apartment because I hate cutting grass and worrying about like all the other stuff. And I don't drive a Lambo anymore. Christian drives a Lambo. We had a Lambo, I sold it. I like the G-Wagon because I'm tall and I don't have to worry about potholes. But Christian's Lambo is actually dope.
Okay, you ready?
I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff.
Really?
I haven't said hummus and shawarmas, bro.
100%. What do you know?
All right, let's go with the next one, bro.
Okay. We have MM Agency from Instagram. He asked, I'm the only one on my team who knows how to sell. Every time I hire a closer, they fail. Should I just keep handling sales myself or try again with a new approach?
So actually, like I did some research on this recently. A video popped up and I'm like, okay, let me look into it. It stated how it was a YouTube video It was one of the CEOs
Mm.
that has like a business, and he was like, I created SOP according to the way I sell.
Okay.
I gave that SOP. Do you know what SOP is?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave that SOP to my salesperson, and they
Okay.
failed.
Mm.
And the thing is, a founder, a CEO, a owner selling versus a salesperson selling is completely different.
Mm.
The founder and CEO, whatever, they've been in a business a lot longer. They've heard a lot of the objections that they might get. They see more value and they are more passionate about their business that you can't really translate over to a salesperson because they don't have that energy. They don't have that that level of authority whenever they speak about their business. So I almost feel like no salesperson will ever outperform the founder, CEO, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what the person did was created SOPs that are realistic to salespeople. And he said that in order to scale a business, you're gonna need salespeople anyways. So you have to understand what the true expectations are of salespeople. You can't say, well, I'm closing at 70%. The salesperson should close at 70%. So all my SOPs and numbers are focused around a 70% close rate. He said that you need to understand that the average close rate for a salesperson will probably be 25%. So if you understand that, create the SOPs around that, the KPIs around that. So to answer the question of that person, no one's ever gonna sell as good as you do for your business.
Okay.
But in order to scale, you're gonna have to accept that fact.
Yeah.
And then, in my eyes, I'm like, how do we get 4 salespeople that sell at 25% and they're closing at 100% of the volume that I would do by myself? Because that's the key thing here. How do you give them enough leads so that they can sell and outsell you? Maybe their close rate is lower, but they outsell you.
Okay.
Because bro, like Jeff Bezos, like all these people, they're not still on the sales calls.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you all are gonna accept the fact that your close rate will drop. But it's an important step to take.
Okay. That was a good question.
Hold on, we got pretty dope painting. So you can cut grass by hiring a landscaper. Like I don't get what that means. Ivan said, what's a good price range to start running ads for a med spa as a starter with no testimonials? I mean, the thing is, like, when it comes to ads, man, the more you dump into it, the better, because you get more awareness, you get more leads. I always recommend at least starting with 1,500, especially if you're running your own ads. You don't have any agency fees there, and literally all the money is going into your own marketing. Not saying that you're gonna run it better than us, but at least you kind of learn what systems you need to implement and fix before you scale the ad spend, and then you hire like an ads manager or like agency. Because a lot of people do that incorrectly. They'll hire someone before they fix the systems, and then we're forced to help them fix their systems to get them good results. But yeah, start with 1,500. DM ads, DM campaigns work well. Forms or whatever. Just launch some DM campaigns, and then maybe if you're not like good at responding to DMs, use platforms like ManyChat, stuff like that. It's not the best. I'm not a fan of it, but at least something or someone is responding to these messages as they come in. Do you think Google ads or Facebook ads? For med spas, Facebook ads. I'm not saying Google doesn't work because people might Google med spa near me, but to me, it's more so like, is it truly a need? Usually not. Like if I see it, I'm like, oh shit, I should probably go get a facial. I saw this ad, I saw an offer, let me send them a DM. That's usually the way I convert when it comes to that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I pre-read Elena, and she's cooking. She said, when you pitch big clients, how do you make your offer stand out from every other agency they've heard from?
So we developed something that was called the unique mechanism, which is like you package your program and you term it something that makes it sound like it's unique to you, right? But honestly, when it came down to like the biggest closes that we had, it's them truly believing in us. Because I feel like you can't really sell a big corporation using sales techniques. They want to see that you know results, that you know what you're talking about, and that they feel like you can truly help them. I think about like people like even like SPF, big company, big budget. They came to us, found us on Google. I mean, we were with them for like an hour, just dissecting exactly what the other company was doing, what we think would fix it. And they're like, okay, these people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Let's convert. If you're just running it like a pitch deck, like honestly, I don't even recommend using pitch decks for big companies, corporations.
Wait, what's pitch decks?
It's like when you're on a sales call and you have like these slides and you're going
Oh.
through the slides, you know,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
showing everything.
Yeah.
Because like most big people, they work with people that they trust and like connect with.
Okay.
That's one thing that I noticed. So yeah, to answer the question, you could develop a unique mechanism, kind of bundle up what you do so that it's not just like, oh, I'm running paid ads. It's like, okay, everyone's running paid ads.
Yeah.
What's something with your strategy that's unique or different? Second thing is know what you're doing, like be the expert, because like people pay the expert. They don't pay someone that can run ads. Just show them somehow that you're the expert, either through case studies or by actually dissecting their ad account. And Christian does that like super well. Whenever like it's a big company, I'm like, bro, like I just need you to dissect their shit. And like usually they're like, oh, you guys actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We call it the Bengali close.
Okay. We have Mike from TikTok. He asked, what's your opinion on using free trials or test months to close new clients? Does it ever make sense? What does that mean?
It means like you come in without like paying anything, you get to try out the service, and then if you truly like it after 14 days, then you become a paying client.
Okay.
That's unique according to the industry. So like in SaaS, that's very popular. Like sign up for 14 days on Asana or whatever, and then you can. For marketing, like agencies, I'm just not a fan of it. I hate offering discounts and stuff like that because it sets the wrong expectations from the beginning. And you're gonna get a lot of tire kickers. That's the issue. Like, because with our stuff, it is intense. Like you gotta commit time, effort to fix this business, and you get a lot of people that aren't serious to commit. And then after the trial period or free month or whatever, they're like, oh, I don't need you. Right. With SaaS companies, like there isn't a lot of effort put into it because like it's already built out. They can log in, they can use the software. If they fall off, they fall off. So for most industries, I would say stay away. For SaaS, they offer it. I mean, I'm not even a fan when it comes to SaaS, but another way you can do it, instead of offering like a free or something like a discount a month, is offering something that doesn't take a lot of effort, like a video or like a ebook or strategy thing, and let them kind of learn or give value from you. And then you follow up and say, hey, how's it working out? And then he's gonna be like, well, I'm still struggling. And they're like, I can help you. These are the programs I offer. So it's just like a stepping stone to get them to buy the big program.
Okay. That was a good answer. Okay.
Hold on, bro. I even got like a whole bunch of questions, man.
Really?
I want to charge you a one-on-one. So what's a good price range to start running? Okay, let's answer that one. What tips can I implement in my skill set when trying to close deals starting off? I mean, the skill set is selling, but you got to role play more. Find friends and people just to role play, because I don't know why we like overcomplicate business, but like we know in sports, the only way you get better at soccer, basketball, whatever, is practicing. So like if you're not the best at sales, you got to practice more. If you don't have enough leads, you role play with your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your uncle, friends. And just by role playing, you're going to understand what you're doing incorrectly, but you got to record the call. So you can use like QuickTimes or even just your phone and record it so you can re-listen to yourself. And I guarantee you, without even an expert having to guide you, you're probably going to be able to notice things that you're doing incorrectly. If you need an expert, I mean, you can send that video to someone and be like, hey, I just want you to review my call. Like Christian, for example, he's got a whole bunch of free time. Whoever needs to send something to Christian, like he's free. So but yeah, just sending people, like, because sales is like just natural human interaction. That's all it is. And I think when you overcomplicate it is when you lose most deals, because like most of it is common sense. I think we get misled on sales from all these like sales gurus. Even though I did learn a lot of like objection handling stuff like that, but like when you hear the objection handling response, most of it is just common sense stuff. Like if the lead is like, I need to think about it. What's a common sense question to follow up with? What's their thing about? Well, most people will be like, well, I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, I'll send you an email. Can we touch base like in a week? Right? Like we overcomplicate it. Just like if it was a friend and the friend's like, I don't know, bro, I don't really want to go to Miami. And then you're like, why do you not want to go? He's like, I feel like the weather's going to be bad. Pull up the weather app. It's not going to be bad. It's nice. He's like, well, I don't know. I'm worried about driving a car. Why are you worried about it? Like, you're just responding to these questions that naturally people have, but we just overcomplicate it. All right, bro, what's the next one?
Okay, we have Harris from LinkedIn. He asked, I live in Zenica,
Zensa.
and run an online business, but people around me still think working online isn't a real job. How do you handle the kind of old school mindset?
Who cares, bro?
Ooh, facts.
Like,
Facts.
who cares?
Facts. We were just talking about that.
Bro,
Now-
imagine like you're running a business and you're making $1 million a month, and your dad's like, I don't think that's a legit business. You're like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Exactly.
You're like, I love you, dad, but like, I'm sorry, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Exactly.
here's $1,000 because you probably need it. You know?
Do you think that would work with for me in my case of scenario? He wants me
Now,
to go to
your dad
college.
would slap you, but
So you don't think it would work?
no, it would. But like, why is that person worried about people saying, "Oh, you
Yeah.
don't have a legit business"?
Exactly.
Bro, even right now, people are hating that like I'm not a legit business owner,
What?
and that I never truly had the cars or the watches or like anything. I'm like, okay, bro, cool.
Is that the hater on TikTok?
There's a few of them. I'm like,
Really?
okay, cool, bro. Like, who? I don't even know who the hell you are.
Not.
You know, first of all, you're following me, so you're supporting me. Second thing is like, it doesn't change my life because I still have those things. The fact
Yeah.
that someone says you don't have the G wagon, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, bro.
Yeah.
It's like out there, like, you know. But I didn't worry too much about what people had to say.
Really?
So I mean, yeah, I feel like it's like that in Egypt. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, what's that person gonna say if I fail, or if I start this business, or if I start doing more content, someone might recognize me. I'm like, bro,
Don't
who
fit
cares?
in. Don't fit in. Don't care what people think.
Because guess what? Like, if you don't do it, you're gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
So you know you gotta do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you know you gotta do it, just
Or you're gonna regret
do
it.
it, bro.
You're gonna regret it.
Ismad, yo, what's up, bro? Bosnia for life. That's what he said. All right.
Wait, where are most of these comments coming from?
I mean, we got some Bosnians, some people in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Okay. We have Mahir from IG. She said, I live abroad, but want to invest it in a business back home. What's the smartest way to do that without being taken advantage of?
So abroad.
Abroad. Yeah, I messed it up.
People are worried about like taking advantage of a lot. That's a good question, because like a lot of people are scared to get into business with people because they're like, what if that person screws you over? People are scared of investing abroad because like, what if it all goes to shit? The way I look at it, most things that I take on that's like a risk, whatever it is, financial risk, partnership risk, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I willing to take this risk and lose it all? And most of the time, like the way I usually look at things is like, if I don't take this risk, that potential will never happen.
Okay.
While I might be worried about losing whatever I might be investing into that investment, which it's not always money. Like sometimes a partnership, a relationship is me investing time and effort into this like partnership that maybe doesn't work, right? But in my eyes, it's like, if I don't take the step into this partnership, we'll never develop the business that could potentially be making X amount.
Okay.
Right? Because the other option is not doing it with anyone. And what's the likelihood of you succeeding by yourself? I'm not saying that you can't, because there are a lot of business owners that are solo and they do well. I just feel like you're a lot more likely to succeed if you do have a team and partners and stuff like that.
So do you think it's good to take risks?
The right risk, Like every time I do, I'm like, because you have to follow a formula. In stocks, I use the 3-to-1 formula, meaning whatever I put in, can I gain 3 times the potential of losing whatever I could lose?
Yeah.
Right? And most people think that like what I put in, I'm gonna lose all of it, which sometimes isn't the full case. Because like in stocks, I'm like, okay, if I'm investing into this company, I put in 100K, I'm not necessarily gonna lose 100K because I know where the stop loss is. I know where like the baseline is, which could be 10K. So I'm like, okay, am I willing to lose 10K to potentially make 30? That's a personal question that you have to ask. But when you put math behind that, I'm like, even if I have a 50% success rate and the risk that I take in life, I'll still end up okay.
Yeah.
So even if 1 out of 2 shots that you call end up going bad, you'll still be okay with that formula. Now that's stocks. Most businesses, the risk is me investing like 10 and potentially making $1 million.
Yeah.
So like that's freaking worth it. Because you need one business to do well to make $1 million. And when you do the math, you can start hella relationships and businesses and still be okay at the end.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That is a good way to put it. Yeah.
Because like in my eyes, I think if you try 5 legit businesses, one of them will usually do well if you like truly commit. So if you dump 10K into each to test it out, whatever, that's 50K. And then one business will actually do well. And truly you risked 50K to be able to make millions on top of millions and still make money as long as that business is still alive.
Okay, next one, we have Victor T from LinkedIn. He asked, my company has grown fast from 3 to 12 people in under a year, but communication is becoming chaos. How do you build internal systems without killing creativity? Victor's cooking.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Victor's cooking.
It's another thing that you're gonna have to do. So you're gonna have to hire eventually.
Okay.
Losing the message and the visions from the top is obviously gonna happen. Losing creativity, that shouldn't happen, because creativity should come from people that you hire. You hire people to be able to expand the business and bring in something that you don't have. So in my eyes, if you're hiring correctly, you should still have creativity. Something that I've been thinking about recently is I've been thinking about my team. And sometimes I'm like, I wish they were thinking outside the box a little bit more with their clients and stuff like that. And I think it's because like their to-do every single day is just like, and just knock it out, right? I have these meetings, I gotta like talk to this client, I gotta like set up these ads. So there's no space for creativity there, because it's all like a to-do checklist. I'm almost thinking if they had an hour where they're not allowed to talk to clients, they're not allowed to do anything, they're just supposed to sit there and let their imagination wander.
Yeah.
Because I know that as well as like being like a business owner. I know when I'm too over occupied with like every like daily like task, I'm not thinking outside the box, because I'm like, I gotta check this up, and usually miss a lot of things. Because I think about this too, like when the admin team is at the office, even when we have like an hour blocked off for our internal meeting and say we're done after 30 minutes, the other 30 minutes is like creative, like brainstorming.
Yeah.
And when you're virtual, you kind of almost lose that, because you're like, all right, meeting's done, let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just like a thought I've been having, because I think creativity is important, and you can't be creative when your brain is like overly
having
complicated.
tasks back to back. That's what you're saying. Okay. That was a good question.
My boy Ivan still got questions, bro. This boy. What's something that would help me close a deal on someone who has never done online marketing? Do you have a marketing agency, or does he? Okay. So you're saying, how do you close a deal for a client that has never done online marketing? I mean, it's hard closing people like this, because first you gotta sell them on the fact of doing online marketing, then you have to sell them on the fact of doing it with you. But the best thing is like calling out the fact that his competitors are doing it. So if he's like a roofing company, you know, asking him, hey, how do you get your clients? He's gonna be like, well, word of mouth. I'm like, cool, how do you plan on expanding your business? And he's like, I don't know. And then you state in the fact that like, when I go online and I type in roofing companies near me, I have all these other companies in Tampa that are generating clients off of these ads from Google or Meta, whatever. So you're telling them, hey, these platforms do work, and you know that you can't scale just relying on word of mouth. So you will need to take this step sooner or later anyways. And when it comes to who's the best partner for you, you got to pull some case studies here, or if you don't, you gotta have to showcase that like you are the right fit to help him start utilizing these platforms. So just calling out the fact that his competitors are doing it, and calling out the fact that if he doesn't do it, his business won't grow anyways, because he's probably been stagnant for like 3-4 years anyways.
You ready?
Let's do it, bro.
Okay. We have, I think this is you guys. Marketing Legends from IG. He asked, one of my clients is getting great results, but keeps micromanaging everything I do. It's draining my energy. How do you set boundaries without losing the client?
You gotta do that from the beginning.
Mm.
Let me ask you, bro.
Yeah.
I've been talking a lot. What do you think? This is our 10th episode, bro. Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's the 10th, bro. Congrats.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Our Deca.
Okay.
So what'd you learn, bro, so far?
What did I learn, or what the question?
Well, what'd you learn so far that would allow you to answer that question?
Okay. All right, you ready? Ready for my answer?
Buy my course.
Yes, exactly. You read my mind. But no, for this question, I think is what you said. You have to set boundaries first. It's like with a girl. Like you have to set boundaries. You have to know what not to cross. You know what I mean? And I think if you set the boundaries first, I think they wouldn't do anything later on. I feel like it's not really as good to set boundaries later on to the
So imagine this. Imagine you're dating a girl,
Okay.
and you set boundaries, and you're like, listen, I don't like that you smoke. And she still keeps on smoking.
See you later. She's out.
So do you cut the client off?
She's out. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, but what is the client doing? Like, it depends. Like,
say that you're launching ads and the client goes in and turns off ads because he thinks they're not performing well.
Damn. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I'll maybe tell him, I guess. But if he does it again, that's something like you're out of here. You know what I mean? You have to find someone else.
You're gonna lose a client that's paying you though.
But if I'm making big bread,
sure.
I don't think I would need what. No, but if the client is not paying that much, if he's on the smaller package,
okay,
then yes.
Okay.
But if a client's paying a lot, I think the scenario would go a little bit different. But that's only for the smaller package.
Okay.
Small package are out. Big package, one more talk. If he does it again, one more talk.
And then one more after that?
Yeah, one more after that.
All right, bro. Next question.
Okay. We have...
One more time.
We have Amir from TikTok. He asked, a client ghosted me after I sent the contract, but they're still using the ideas I gave them in our strategy call. Would you call them out or let it go?
I'm still laughing at the last one, bro. So that's a good question because it happens a lot. People will set up sales calls. They'll get all the juice out of the agency, usually, and they'll try it themselves, right? So first things first, try to not give too much juice on the sales calls. Second thing is if they are in that situation where they are running ads, it's usually never the first thing that we tell them to do. Because there's so many more things after that we implement when we get the numbers. And that's truly where the value of having someone like us running your ads versus just us telling you, hey, this is what we're running.
Okay.
Because every business is different. We talk about this all the time. If you're running the same ad with the same script and everything was the same for two different businesses, they would have different results. Why? Because there's so much more to this. So for his situation, if that lead is running the strategy that he shared, I would win him over by reviewing what he has done. Okay. I wouldn't be an asshole and be like, yeah, why are you copying my stuff? Because you still want to maybe close him. So I would hack his marketing strategy, meaning I would go on Facebook ad library and do a Loom, recording a screen and reviewing it.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I saw that you launched the strategy that we discussed about, call him out. There's just a few pointers that maybe you missed.
Yeah.
So I would just like play it dumb.
Okay.
Because what we do, what I shared is just like 2% of it. There's so much more in the back end.
Yeah.
And just so you know, in this video, I don't see your back end, but I will fix these things. So you review his ads, his click through, his call to action, his landing page, his form, whatever, and give him more value. And then he'll be like, damn, I stole this guy's stuff. He was still here to help me.
Okay.
And he's right. Like, I don't know shit about this. Because even though I copied everything he told me, I'm still not doing it right. So I need him.
But what if, or you finish, I'll ask.
Go ahead.
But what if he doesn't do that? Wouldn't, like, what would you do? Like, what if he still, like, just copied everything you just said and just implemented it instead of, like...
Bro, let it, bro. Because, like, the thing is, I'd rather have a good standing out there in the world.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of times when we, for example, will help a business. Maybe they don't convert, but they send us a referral.
Okay.
Because who knows why they didn't convert? Maybe like they said they're making money, but maybe they're not making money. Maybe they can't afford you. And the thing is, like, what we've seen happen sometimes is we give them the value, they implement it themselves, and then maybe they get to the point where they can finally hire us. And they've been copying us for a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
They're always gonna come back to daddy, bro. You can't hide the fact that you're gonna come back to daddy sooner or later.
Okay. All right. This is the last one.
Appreciate it, Mirza, on IG.
Okay. You ready? Was there a question?
Let's do it.
Okay. This is the last one. Simmer asked, he's from LinkedIn. He asked, there's a lot of talent in Balkans, but most people are underpaid or leave the country. How do we convince them that staying and building here is worth it? Ooh, that's a good question for you.
So this is a good question because I've been thinking about politics and like all that. I want to see how good you are. Let's put the little suit of you being the Egyptian president again.
Okay.
How would you keep people, young people, educated people in Egypt?
Just education itself?
No, like say like you got all these like very smart Egyptians. They could potentially be starting businesses. They could be investing into the economy, but they're leaving the country.
Okay.
Why are they leaving and how do you keep them?
Well, that's a tricky one. Okay.
Because there's a reason people leave and it's usually not the money. People will say it's the money, but it's usually not.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Wait, okay, ask that one more time. I need to get it in my head.
Sure. So say you're the president of Egypt.
Yep.
And I think they call it brain drain or brain dump, whatever. It's these educated people leaving your country, which means you're losing valuable people that could be investing into your country. How do you keep them?
Okay. I'm the president, right? So I would make new towns. Crazy.
What you gonna do with a new town, bro? Okay, let me hear.
I would create new towns that are futuristic, right? They'll be like, wow, okay. This is cool. This is like, I like the environment, and I would clean the places.
Okay.
Right. There's trash.
True.
It's populated with not good air. So I'd clean up the place. Okay. New town. That's number 2.
You already said that, bro.
Number 3. Number 3. I would. Okay. Number 3. I don't know how it works in Egypt for colleges. Let's skip college. I don't even like college in general. So number 3, maybe we could. What could we do? Well, you have to help me.
That was good.
That was good?
So you have the right ideas, but like I don't know if you know the reasoning why that is beneficial.
Okay.
So people leave because they don't see a future.
Okay.
And that comes down to corruption or economy or stuff like that, right? Why did you guys leave Egypt? Corruption.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are people leaving Bosnia right now? Corruption and economy.
Really?
Portion of it.
Okay.
So those are 2 biggest factors of why people leave. It's not because of their money, because people are willing to dedicate some time and effort if they see that later in the future they're gonna make some money, or that there's a better outcome.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of people will say, "Well, I am chasing money," but most of the time they're not. For example, say that you have an amazing family in Egypt, whatever, you're making decent money, it's safe, all that, and your decent money is maybe like 3K.
Okay.
Or you can make 10K and live in an unsafe neighborhood that doesn't have potential, right? You have kids, you're like, I don't know if I want my kids to grow up there. So there's a lot more factors than just making more money.
Yeah.
Bosnia needs to clean up their shit, no other way to explain it, and to showcase that it has a future.
Okay.
Because right now people don't see the future because they're like, it's corrupted, it's gonna stay corrupted. They're always worried about a war. That is the biggest thing.
Yeah, that is actually why we left too. We didn't see a future in that. That's why we moved here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is true.
So it's not about newer buildings or anything like that. It's like them like seeing the truth.
A future.
Bro, I don't know how much you know about like Singapore.
I know Singapore, yeah. But I don't know what's happening there.
So I don't know what year it happened, but Malaysia cut out Singapore. Okay. Singapore is like this small kind of like island, and it was all part of Malaysia. And it had kind of like their own kind of president, but it was under Malaysia. And then Malaysia's like, because Malaysia is like very like Islamic, and they're like, I don't trust these people from Singapore. Let's just kick them out. And at that time, Singapore was just swampland. People were living poor.
Damn.
There wasn't money. Most of these people worked in Malaysia. Okay. Most of the money came from Malaysia into Singapore. All the food came from Malaysia to Singapore. So when they cut them out, they were like solo.
Yeah.
So I forget what the president's name is or whatever he is. I don't know if it's president or whatever. But he was like, shit, what did I do? And he decided to go all in on what you mentioned, which meant cleaning up the cities. Because it was all just like ratchet homes, like people were dirty.
Yeah.
So he cleaned up everything and he pushed strict laws, because I don't know how much you know about it, but like you can't spit over there, you get fined.
Really?
Pretty much they have crazy laws.
Damn.
That just keeps everything clean and in order.
Okay. Yeah.
Why was that important? Because people didn't see a future in Singapore. So businesses didn't come and invest. But now they come and they're like, everyone's doing the right things. It's clean. There's regulations. There's a future. And what do? He also lowered the tax brackets for businesses. So people are like, let me go invest into Singapore.
Yeah.
And he got all this money and they started using that money, built all these buildings and infrastructure and invested into education, all this. And dude, they're one of the richest countries in the world right now.
Really?
Where, 50 years? I don't even know when that was, 50 years ago.
Damn.
It was a slump.
Damn, 50 years?
No, let me see. When did...
Wait, what does it look like right now?
Bro, it's like Dubai, bro.
No shot. So is Singapore the new strat?
So actually 1965, it became independent.
Damn.
So what is that? 60 years? Yeah, in 60 years, bro.
I'm not the best at math, but yeah.
Yeah, watch the before and after, bro. Come here.
I have to put on my smart glasses. Hold up.
My smart glasses. It was all just like swampy stuff like this. This is what they lived in, bro.
Damn. Oh, those were like the okay, I see what it is now. That's like the Chinese, the stuff. Okay. Damn, that's what it is right now?
Yeah, that's what it is right now. So
that's
1950
insane.
and then like right now.
But that has to be like the good parts. There's no way that's like, it's all
the
like
whole
that.
thing is cleaned up, bro.
Like even the bad parts look.
I mean, obviously there's still like cheaper neighborhoods and like where
that's insane.
people that don't have money live, but yeah, I mean,
damn,
that's a good case study of a country that's doing shitty and doesn't have resources and they turn it around.
Yeah. Damn. If you showed me that picture, I'd think it was Dubai, not even Singapore.
That's what I mean.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I didn't know Singapore was like that. I might have to go to Singapore then. That's the new strat.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed another stream.
Yes,
Let me know what you guys think about Omar's hair.
Nah.
Should we keep it like this or should we shave and bald?
No.
Bro, you look like an Egyptian donkey, bro.
Nah, the side profile is hard too.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Nah,
See ya,
I
chat.
appreciate you guys. See you guys.